Do you like ping pong? Do you want to see something with ping pong in? Then let's discuss Marty Supreme. Hello there, this is Alex from Lights Camera Debate, and today we're going to discuss the film Marty Supreme. It is an Oscar film. It's up, I think it's up for Best Picture, it's up for Best Actor. Timothée Chalamet is up for Best Actor. And there was a lot of buzz about this. I heard a lot about it, and people going, "You've got to see it. It's great. It's a brilliant film. It's excellent. It's great. It's one of the best films we'll see all year." And to be bluntly honest, I'm going to disagree. You might disagree with me and say it's brilliant. If you do, put a like, hit a subscribe, as we could do more likes and subscribes. Still not on 30. Come on, people. I want to get to 30 soon. Anyway, so if you don't agree with me, then put a comment, and I always get back to all the comments. So, yeah. So we've got this film it's called Marty Supreme. If you didn't know, it's about a ping pong player from America who wants to get to the Olympics of ping pong, go to Japan and be the best. And the bits of the film involving ping pong are the best bits. They are really good. They're really well shot. You can see what Timothée Chalamet has gone to great depths to do some method acting. He's gone Raging Bull. He's learned to play ping pong really well, and that technically is what would normally get you an Oscar. You know, if you go method actor, you go the whole Raging Bull, you lose the weight like Christopher Bale did for The Machinist. You become the part, basically. It gets you an Oscar, basically, and that's what he's hoping here. But around this, he has to find the money for getting to Japan to become the ping pong player, and he has to do lots of heists. He has to do lots of jobs, and it's just bang, bang, bang. The film is so noisy that I was getting a headache. And I'm not saying it doesn't have a great soundtrack, which it does. The music will get stuck in your head. It's full on 80s cheese music, and it will get stuck in your head. You will come out whistling at the end of the film. This is what I was doing, but Timothée Chalamet is very good. I'm really surprised that Gwyneth Paltrow hasn't picked up. So my what the ping for some reason. Gwyneth Paltrow has not picked up an Oscar for this, because her performance as the main supporter, the other ping pong player who Marty really has beef with basically throughout this film, and she's his partner, and she has the money and can get him to Japan basically. So he's in love with her basically for the whole film. Plus, you have the sort of other girlfriend is when Marty's working at the shoe shop. He works at a shoe shop to begin with. He does all jobs, and he gets the daughter of the guy who runs the shoe shop pregnant basically when he's a guy he is actually there. He wants to support her, and there's a lot of heists around the film. The problem is the film is just noisy. There's obviously something going on. My watch is pinging. Yeah, there's just so much going on in this film. It's bang, bang. There's a heist, there's a job, there's a reason. There's so many people like New Yorkers. It's trying to be very much like early Martin Scorsese in my film. It kept reminding me a little bit of Mean Streets, but not as good personally. So yeah, I think Timothée Chalamet is good. I liked him as ping pong player, and I liked the way he is in that bit, and the way he really gets into the playing and how he does the shots and everything. You can see he's definitely done a lot of research, which is a good thing. But I just found him a bit noisy and a bit, what's the point to this film when you didn't have the ping pong bits? The point of the film is you have the ping pong sections, where he does get there and doesn't win, and it's all, oh dear, he's got, he's the underdog, he's going to win eventually, which he does, and around that you have all these sort of heist bits. So it's two bits. You've got the heist bits to get the money to get to Japan, and it doesn't really work. It's so much noise and chaos and loudness. I was in the cinema and I was wearing headphones because of the audio description, and I just don't think that works basically. It'd been a much better film if it was just concentrating on the ping pong and how he gets the money. The relationship between him and the Gwyneth Paltrow character would have been great. And sort of there's Americanness is very much in it. It's like you can be a true American if you can get to your desires in life, and it's very much that involved. There's also and this is really a year for films about sport in America again. I have to admit though, I am a big film. Then the Dumb Loud, like I really like the Kevin Costner film Tim Cup about golf, and I normally hate films about golf, and that's very good. Yeah, so we've seen how you, because we had this, didn't we, which is up for awards, and then it's the same crew, and it's called Smashing Times, the Rock film where he's the wrestler, and that's a biopic as well, I think, and that sort of got a nod for the Oscars. Sorry, if you can hear my watch again. It got a nod for the Oscars, and every thought, because it came out quite early. It came out about the same time, I think, as one battle after another, and don't think it's been given any. It might have been given best support. I know it's got like one. It hasn't. The Rock hasn't got anything, because we all know, unfortunately, it's going to Michael B. Jordan after the Actors Award, which I stayed up to watch on the Sunday just gone from America. You know that it normally goes in the same direction as that. Basically, once they've been and the Oscars is next, not this Sunday coming, or next Sunday, Mother's Day here in Britain. And yeah, God, there's obviously something going on. My watch is ping, and I apologise if you can hear that. Yeah, so I enjoyed the film a bit. I enjoyed the bits of Ping Pong. I enjoyed the Gwyneth Paltrow, because he's really good, and I'm so surprised he hasn't been put up for an Oscar or any award. It's going to be very interesting. I think Jessie Buckley is going to pick up. You know, I think she's done it for every award ceremony. I don't know if that's a new thing or never been done before, where she's going to pick it up for Hamlet, Jessie Buckley. And I want to go and see the Bride, which is her new film about being Mary Shelley, which looks rather good. This week I was going to go and see Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man today, but it's not possible because the seats I like at the Picture House have gone. So hopefully Saturday or Monday. So as soon as I've seen that, there'll be a thing up here. And I'm also going to go and see the TV film. In my opinion, it's only an hour and 30 minutes, done by the guys from The Fisherman's Friends. That's the folk group, had the biopics. That they had 2 films, I think. And they've done a film about a pub in Cornwall called Mother's Pride, with a lot of normal people that do those sort of thing. Martin includes it as well. So that's Monday, I think. So I'll let you know my feelings on both. I still need to do Hate for Hawk, which is a really good film. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments. Yeah, so Marty Supreme, an averagely good film. You might disagree with me. You might think it's brilliant. It deserves more awards than it's going to get. I'm not saying it's terrible, because it's not terrible. There are good bits in it. I just thought all the bits around the good bits were pretty bad and so loud. I think they maxed the music up and the dialogue up so loud I was getting a headache from it. So if you like loud, sporty American films with a bang, bang, boom, everything happens really fast, everything keeps going, you know, you do come out feeling, God, I need a break. You know, you do feel quite pumped up from watching it, but you don't feel great. And I had a bit of a headache from it because it was so loud. But yeah, it's worth seeing and it's enjoyable. Can I also recommend for charity this week that you go and buy the absolutely amazing War Child album? Came out today on streaming, and you can get it on vinyl CD. It's called Help 2, because it's the second one. They had one out a few years back called Help, of course. This one's really good. It's lots of different artists. You've got Arctic Monkeys, you've got Fontaine D, you've got Last Dinner Party. We won't talk about that. He's got For Bat for Lashes. There's so many good artists on there, and it goes to War Child. And you know, the situation what we're all in at the moment, which is probably going to get worse. We know we need as much help out there as possible. So download it, stream it, or buy it on vinyl CD. So that's what we're up to. Will be reviews coming on Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, and Mother's Pride. I think that's called the film. And also I want to do one on Hate for Hawk, and I should also do one, because I haven't, you know, I watched it on my birthday, and that's before we started a new video on the Coral, the really good Alan Bennett film. I need to do one on. So yeah, so keep enjoying the videos. Watch your ones you haven't already, and please, if you're not already subscribing, hit the bell, hit the like, so you know when we're happening. And that's all, folks.